He lost everything. Then his life changed forever. Rocky lost his savings, his marriage, and his job. But years later, he would appear on the cover of a global business magazine. This is how a man starting from zero changed his destiny. For the first time in his life, Rocky felt safe. He wasn't wealthy, but he was steady. He had a wife he loved, a modest home, and savings built slowly, one careful decision at a time. They talked about the future, about comfort, about peace. Then someone approached him with an opportunity, a business deal, promising growth, low risk. Rocky hesitated, but he trusted, and that decision changed everything. The deal failed, not slowly, suddenly. Their savings were gone, years of discipline, erased. Bills followed, stress grew quiet but heavy. Soon after, Rocky lost his job. The pressure strained everything, and eventually, the marriage didn't survive the setback. His wife left, not with anger, but with certainty. Rocky was alone again. Rocky didn't wait for sympathy. He worked, first as a waiter, long shifts, constant movement, then as a dishwasher, late nights, sore hands. The work was humbling, but honest, and Rocky showed up every day. What most people didn't know was that this wasn't the moment that changed his life. Even while struggling, Rocky helped others. A meal shared, a coffee offered, a conversation given, not because he had extra, but because he remembered what it felt like to be invisible. One evening, he met an elderly man, quiet, alone, struggling to manage daily life. Rocky helped him home, then returned the next day, and the next. Rocky began helping the man regularly, cooking meals, cleaning the house, covering medical expenses from his tips. They talked often, about mistakes, about time, about kindness. There was no contract, no promise, just presence. Months later, the old man passed away. Rocky mourned a friend. Then came a call that stunned him. The man had no family, and in his will, he left everything to Rocky, a home, properties, businesses, over $10 million in combined assets. Rocky didn't celebrate. He sat quietly, thinking about responsibility. Rocky learned, invested carefully, built businesses with structure and ethics. He created jobs, supported communities, gave back quietly. The wealth grew, not overnight, but consistently. Years later, Rocky was recognized globally, a self-made billionaire, young, respected, grounded. One afternoon, Rocky was giving out food on the street. A woman recognized him, his former wife. She thought he was still struggling. Weeks later, she saw his face in a magazine. She reached out, but some chapters don't reopen, not out of bitterness, but because growth changes direction. Rocky didn't lose everything. He lost what couldn't grow with him and gained what mattered. If stories like this give you perspective, stay with this channel. There's more coming.